Um, Welcome. We're gonna discuss one of my very beloved topics, and that is Disney, and specifically, the Cake Bake Shop. I love the Cake Bake Shop. I mean, what's there not to love? She's like the Cake Bake Shop, Gwendolyn. Wow, hats off to you, Mrs. Gwendolyn. I'm kind of like the Cake Bake Shop, but like one, and I'm like very little, and I'm not as fabulous. See, I'm not as fabulous, but I'm still pretty fabulous. But I'm not as fabulous. Her store visually is beautiful. I feel like her store's normal. Like when I went in there, it's a normal store, but just the way she decorates, the decorating is nice. I don't know how to decorate like that. You know, her decorating is just really beautiful. And it just shows how feminine and loving and giving she is through her store. Because, you know, her experience, she does charge a premium, but just the food alone is worth it. It's quality food. People sometimes, they'll say to me, oh, that doesn't taste that good. Okay, if you didn't like it, okay, but you still got quality food. You still got real chocolate, real lemon, someone trained made it for you. You still got quality food. So just alone her food is quality. It is quality. I have not tried Gideon's. Every time I go there, I've been there 2-3 times, there's always a line. And I'm like, I'm good, I'm not waiting. I always ask them, how long is the line? And if they say anything above 20 minutes, I'm good. I'm not waiting 20 minutes for anyone's cake or cookies. But, you know, that's the whole hype of Disney. Learn from Disney, create hype. Anyway, the Cake Bake Shop. I went there when I was staying, I don't know where I was staying, but I tried it. And it was beautiful. So I got up early, I did the breakfast, and it was really nice. I went there early. You got to get there on time. You can't get there early thinking you might get in like Disney restaurants like Cape May Cafe, whatever. If you get there a little early, if they can, they'll let you in. But there, you're on time. You can't be late. It says it on the website. 15 minutes late, we'll charge you. And if you don't show up, you have to give 24 hours. But in my instance, I couldn't come. We were sick, and I was anxious. I had severe anxiety, and I couldn't show up the second time. And they just said, no worries, but don't not show up, and because they will charge you. You know, they have protocols like everybody else. So I showed up at 9:30 for breakfast, and we were waiting out front because we got there a bit early. We were waiting for like 30 minutes. But not for their fault, just because we got there early and they couldn't accommodate. I don't know why, because there's not too many people in there. It's a big place and there's not too many people in there, so I'm not really sure what happened. But yeah. But when I walked in there, all dressed up like the Disney, you know, do the olden days candy shop and all that, like store, you know, store clothes. It was beautiful, beautiful, love it. They had a lot of people out front. I don't know why she hires so many people. As you can see from my employee video, you don't need that many people. So maybe she's training them to, you know, up her, you know. So that could be. I mean, I don't need to tell her anything. Whatever she's doing, I need to learn from her. Clearly, she's doing it on point. Yeah, it's beautiful. I did notice there were too many people, employees, too many people. If anyone's standing around, it's too many people. Maybe get rid of them and then reduce the price a little bit, because it's expensive. But anyway, I figured breakfast would be the best time. I always judge people by their breakfast. I do. And so I got eggs and bacon and potato, and so all comes with it. And then it comes a side salad, which is very French. Salad for breakfast or lunch with your eggs is French. It's French. It's straight out of Paris, baby. Paris. which is Paris. and we got coffee. I didn't want to get juice because I don't always know how much everything costs, and I don't want to walk away with a $200 breakfast bill, you know, so I just kind of keep it very simple. But I got coffee and my egg plate, and it came with a croissant, and the croissant was real and fresh and nice. You could tell it wasn't just baked, meaning it wasn't baked on premises. You know when it's baked on premises. One, you can smell it. You can smell baked croissant on premises down the street. Two, there's a little crunch. It's not softy soft. It's a little crunch when it just first comes out for the first 2 hours. Definitely. Maybe we'll make it differently, but there's mass production ones, and hers is good. More massy produced, but really good. Real, I'm sure it's all real butter, real everything. It tastes real, it tastes good. Wonderful, I loved it. I loved her croissant, love. But they weren't made in the premises, and they weren't made within a couple of hours. Because I'm the croissant maker, so I know. The other thing is, the food was great. They sat us right by the bar. I don't know why, because we have a child, so right where people were coming in and out of the kitchen. Like, they have all this huge place, and they sat us right there by the bar. We were there for breakfast. Why are you sitting us there? And then a bunch of people came, group, with a dog. So we were dining with an animal. Now, Disney's doing this thing where they're allowing whoever, and I guess, you know, they have pets that help people. But I'm seeing it so much lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I'm not going to comment on that. But I remember thinking, you could have put us in the main dining room. I would have liked that. But anyway, the place was beautiful. The service was really good. The guy was really nice and humble and nice. And he was quick for everything. He was polite and professional. Really good. Really, really good. And then once we left there, the whole decor is just, it's like kind of like it's like a La Durée for America. It's like whimsical and nice, and fluffiness, and there's lights everywhere. It does look like Christmas in there, but with a romantic flair. Like, I do kind of like a romantic, macarons and hearts, and painting, and Tiffany. Sorry about that. So I do a very small kind of thing, but she does it on like Christmas, and on a very grand scale, and it's stunning. Definitely the nicest restaurant I'd ever been to. It's nice. You feel like you have arrived there. She does a wonderful job. So I guess, and even down to the crayons, like, we didn't get crayons, we got little pencils and a little thing and a little drawing. Just down to that was beautiful, you know? Just nice, Very, very nice. I really do want to try lunch there. So next time I go there, I'm gonna be there for lunch. And I'm gonna make an effort, because it's a little hard to get to. You can't just go in there, you have to make an appointment. So, and if you don't drive to Disney and you have to catch the buses and blah, 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 it can get very difficult. You know, going to Epcot to go walk down, you know, to the Boardwalk. So it's the Boardwalk near the Boardwalk Resort, but it's at the end there. And it's beautiful. Like, and then after we ate, we went straight to the bakery section, and it was really nice. Bakery is beautiful. Bakery is so beautiful. They have a lot of people there, a little too many people. They had 3 people at their cash register, just need 1. And they had 2 or 3 people serving people. You don't need that many people. Most people are just looking before they commit. You know, they're really just looking. And yeah, they charge for bags there, but they don't have ordinary bags. They have nice bags. They do charge for bags, I think $3, $4, $5 for a bag. They do charge you for that. I got a pen and I got a cake. I got the raspberry cake. That was good. That was very light. It tasted like an angel cake. I thought that was very pricey for an angel cake. It was kind of like a very fancy angel cake. It had vanilla buttercream, Italian buttercream, and it was infused throughout with like real pieces of raspberry. It was nice, really good. But it was, the cake itself was not worth that. I mean, when you consider angel cake, it's all egg white. Why are you charging $30 for mostly egg whites? So I didn't understand that. I'm sorry. If she charged $18, $19 is the good price point for her, I think. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what rent is. I don't know. I know all those fancy decorations and all the extras and all the employees. That's why she charges that. It's not just the quality of the food. It's to give you an experience. Is it expensive? Yes. The cheapest option is go there for breakfast, get eggs and your coffee. And your eggs and coffee will be about $25. Plus tip, $30. Yeah, the whole experience would be about $30 per person. Cheapest option. And then, you know, I'm the macaron lady, so I don't have interest in other people's macarons. They're good. I really like the raspberry slice. Out of everything I had tried, that was my favorite. The raspberry slice was my favorite. It's like, wow. And so I started making them here. They were so good. Just my take. I don't know her recipes. I don't know. Just my take. And oh my God. I did it a couple of times to get it to the point where I liked it. Oh my God. So, is it worth it? Is the cake bake shop at Disney on the boardwalk worth all the money it costs to eat there? Yes, 120%, it's worth it. Is it expensive? Yes, it's very expensive. It's a kind of a treat. It would be somewhere to go if it's your birthday, or if you're going to Disney and you want to do something celebratory, or you just want to have an experience, or you're rich and you like to go. But the breakfast was very reasonable. It costs the same as any other breakfast at Disney, except I have a really nice place to sit, brand new, clean. Yeah, it's a very elevated experience. 110%, 150%. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever the highest, yes, yes. You know, I loved it, loved it, loved it. I'd love to go there for lunch or dinner. Dinner'd be nice because it's dark and you see all the lights everywhere. That'd be really nice and romantic. Lunch would be really nice, just for the food. And, you know, I like brunchy items. I like soups and salads and chicken salad croissant. You know, before I even knew she existed, I did chicken salad croissant. It's a very, like, American Frenchy thing to do. It's nice, nice, nice. Anyway, her cakes are worth it. They are pricey. They are. They're pretty big, but they are pricey. They're not like huge. I think she should be about $18, $20 a slice. I've heard some people say that her stuff is not worth it because the price alone, and it doesn't taste any different than, you know, their supermarket there in Florida. I've heard some YouTubers say that. I kind of think that's a very mean thing to say. Just because you can't tell the difference between quality and not quality, you don't have the taste buds to tell the difference, and that's okay. A lot of people can't. I can't tell the difference between great, really fancy champagne and not. Like, I don't know. I went to 1900 Park Fair. There was one champagne, they were always giving it to me, the glass, the house one, and that was $15, and then there was one for $40. Both of them are on the meal plan. I could tell that when I started having the 40, I'm like, oh, this tastes really good. And then at the end, so I guess I could, yeah. Wipe that out. But in general, I can't tell the difference. Most people can't. So it's fair enough, but don't put that on her. Like she's ripping you off because you can't tell the difference. It doesn't change the fact that she uses real ingredients and she makes quality products using real processes. You know, she makes croissant not from artificial fat. Like at Walmart, she makes croissant made with butter. And she hires trained people to do it, not machines. Doesn't mass produce it. It's worth it. Where do you know that makes real croissant? Where do you know that? You know? Where? So her stuff is 100% worth it. Is it a little on the higher side? Yes, yes. 27 for a slice of cake. They're not that big. Everyone goes, oh, they're so big. No, they're not. I scoffed mine in a second. So good. But the angel food, my one, I had the raspberry champagne one. And the cake itself was angel food. It was angel food cake. It was really light. I mean, I just inhaled it. And then it had Italian buttercream with a little bit of fresh raspberry that was in some type of compote. You know, it was nice. It was really nice. But 27 is harsh. It should be at 19 at most, honestly. Maybe 20, 21, 22, like stop there. So, you know, maybe all the decorations and the extra stuff really do cost a lot of money. I don't know what Disney charges in the rent. But you're at Disney, I mean, you gotta not, like, your business is never stopping. You got breakfast, lunch, dinner, bakery, and the restaurant. Yeah, I do think she's a little overpriced. And then she changed the price from originally. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Her raspberry slices, I liked out of everything. The raspberry slices, they were so good that I started making them here. I don't know how she does it, but just by tasting it, I could kind of, I created my own a couple of times until I got it just right. And raspberry slice done good. So good. Really good. Gwendolyn, really good. Love what you've created. You are the empress. You are the empress. May I meet you someday? Shake your hand and say hi. From one to another, hi. Hi. I love the experience I got there. I love the food. I love the establishment. Just everything. She's on point. She's a force to be reckoned with. She's very good. She's on the level of Gideon's cookies. These people are on the level. You know, I think Gideon's is more themed-y. Everything's on a level, you know, the hype thing that he does. I've never known anyone to do that. I mean, you got to line out the door every day. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Not even Disney could do that. Gee whiz. Very good. Anyway, yeah, loved it. Yeah, recommend it. At the very least, just go into the bakery and just get yourself a slice. Get yourself a slice or a cake. Yeah, next time I go there, I'm gonna save my pennies and get a couple of different cakes and take them back to the room. And I'm gonna get a couple of different slices because I love it. I love lemons and raspberry slices, my favorite 2 slices of all time. So, and yeah. Anyway, nobody does macarons like me. I don't care who you are. I'm the best. So, yeah, go there. Definitely go there. Go there, go there. Save your pennies if you can and go there. It's an experience. You love it. Love, love. And ask them to not go to the bar area unless you're just there to drink. There's no reason to be, like, stand up for yourself. I was a little weakling. I didn't know how sometimes you just got to experience it to say, oh, I don't like that. Please don't put me here. Yeah. Get dressed up. You know, there's not too many places to really get dressed up for. Everybody goes in t-shirts and sneakers. Get dressed up. I got dressed up, you know, within my ability. Yeah. But wear comfortable footwear. All right. Go there. It's worth it.